Shedeur Sanders has once again become the talk of the football world, and this time, it's not because of his game-winning throws or headline-making plays on the field. It's because of the much-anticipated release of the Madden NFL 26 player ratings. Yes, Madden season is upon us, and for NFL fans, rookies, and especially rookie quarterbacks, these ratings spark some of the most passionate debates every single year. And this year, Shedeur Sanders has found himself right at the center of it. Now let's rewind a little to how we even got to this point. In the year 2024, Sanders was no stranger to the spotlight. From his incredible, sometimes controversial performances at Colorado to his dramatic slide during the 2025 NFL Draft, his name was constantly in the headlines. Many draft experts and analysts had him pegged as a possible top 10 pick based on pure talent alone. But when draft night came around, things didn't exactly go as planned. Off-field concerns, including a larger-than-life media profile and rumors of team interviews not going particularly well, caused Sanders to slip all the way to the 5th round. The Cleveland Browns finally scooped him up with the 144th overall pick, a selection that many saw as a potential steal. Fast forward a couple of months, and while Sanders is now hard at work preparing for his rookie season in the NFL, his name is once again trending, but this time in the digital world. With the new Madden NFL 26 ratings beginning to leak online, fans quickly honed in on Shedeur Sanders' overall number. According to online rumors and early reports, Sanders is set to start the game with a 67 overall rating. Now for a 5th-round quarterback, that might seem pretty standard. But considering Shedeur's hype, his pedigree as the son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, and his college performances, the number has sparked a firestorm of conversation. The fan reaction has been, as you might expect, a mix of passionate opinions. Some believe the rating is fair, pointing out that rookie quarterbacks selected outside the 1st round rarely receive high Madden ratings. Others think it's still too generous, especially when comparing Sanders' rating to that of other top rookie quarterbacks in the game. Cam Ward, who went number 1 overall in the 2025 NFL Draft, is reportedly rated at 71 overall in Madden, just 4 points higher than Sanders. For some fans, that narrow gap feels like a disrespect to Ward or an overrating of Sanders depending on which side of the debate you fall on. Social media, of course, had its usual mix of hot takes and playful jokes. One fan wrote, "It's only 4 below Cam Ward, where's the disrespect?" Another chimed in with a more critical viewpoint saying, "If the number 1 overall pick is a 71, then a guy who goes 5 rounds later should probably be lower than 67. And as always, Madden debates wouldn't be complete without a little humor. One user couldn't resist referencing Sanders' recent off-field issue, joking, "Same number as the speed he was going over the speed limit," while another brutally added, "67, he's still overrated. I'd give him a 47. Adding even more fuel to the discussion, comparisons have been drawn between Sanders and his former Colorado teammate, Travis Hunter. The versatile, electrifying Hunter, who was selected in the 1st round by the Jacksonville Jaguars, is rumored to be rated a solid 76 overall in Madden NFL 26. The 9-point difference between the two reflects not just draft status, but also expectations. Hunter is expected to be a day 1 impact player, possibly on both sides of the ball, while Sanders is stepping into one of the toughest positions in the league with the Browns and will need to work hard to climb the depth chart. Despite all the digital drama, the real story might be unfolding on the field. Reports out of the Browns' rookie minicamp have been overwhelmingly positive when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. The 22-year-old has impressed coaches and teammates alike with his sharp decision-making, composure in the pocket, and natural leadership qualities. He even made headlines for a viral touchdown pass during red zone drills that had fans buzzing on social media. Sanders' signature ability to extend plays, stay calm under pressure, and deliver accurate throws has carried over from his college days, and if early training camp performances are anything to go by, he's determined to silence his critics once again. But here's the thing about Madden ratings. They rarely change based on training camp highlights. It's the performances under the bright lights of the regular season that move the needle. And for Shedeur Sanders, the real test will come when he steps onto the NFL field for the first time. If history is any indication, he'll use this so-called overrated label as motivation. Throughout his career at Colorado, whenever doubters lined up, Sanders responded with big performances, clutch plays, and a competitive fire that made it impossible to count him out. So while Madden NFL 26 might only give him a 67 overall to start, Shedeur Sanders knows better than anyone that the only rating that truly matters is the one he builds for himself on the field. Whether it's in Cleveland or somewhere down the road, don't be surprised if Sanders makes that number feel a lot bigger by the end of the season. And knowing how this guy thrives on proving people wrong, this is just the beginning of what could be one of the most fascinating rookie storylines of the year. The Cleveland Browns have officially found themselves in the heart of a full-blown quarterback controversy as they head into training camp, and this one promises to be anything but simple. With Deshaun Watson still sidelined, rehabbing from his second Achilles tear in the span of just 3 months, the Browns have been left scrambling to find a reliable answer under center. In response to this crisis, General Manager Andrew Berry wasted no time addressing the situation head-on. He attacked the problem with a sense of urgency, bringing in veterans, taking chances in the NFL draft, and setting up what's shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable and intriguing quarterback battles the franchise has seen in years. Among those battling for the job is 40-year-old Joe Flacco, the most experienced quarterback in the group and a former Super Bowl MVP. Flacco made a late-season return to Cleveland in 2023 and performed admirably, helping stabilize the team during one of its most chaotic stretches in recent memory. With his deep knowledge of head coach Kevin Stefanski's offensive system, Flacco undoubtedly holds a valuable advantage when it comes to experience and playbook familiarity. Yet, not everyone believes he should be the man to lead this team moving forward. One of the loudest voices in the debate is former NFL wide receiver James Jones, who recently shared his candid opinion during an episode of The Facility. According to Jones, the Browns don't need to overthink this situation. In his view, the team's best option is not to lean on a seasoned veteran like Flacco, but to take a calculated risk on youth and potential. He pointed directly to Kenny Pickett, the 2022 first-round pick out of Pittsburgh. Pickett, who struggled to find his footing with the Steelers, was traded to Cleveland and now finds himself with a second chance to prove that he belongs in this league. Jones emphasized Pickett's youth and draft pedigree, suggesting that if the young quarterback can find his rhythm and deliver solid performances, it would be a huge bonus for the Browns, providing them with a potential long-term solution at the position. However, what truly turned heads during Jones's appearance was his bold endorsement of rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Despite being a fifth-round pick, Sanders has been generating serious buzz since his arrival in Cleveland. The former Colorado Buffaloes star and son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders has quickly caught the attention of teammates, coaches, and analysts alike with his impressive arm strength, natural poise, and command of the huddle. While it's no secret that the jump from college football to the NFL comes with a steep learning curve, Jones is convinced that Sanders possesses an intangible quality the other quarterbacks on the roster simply lack. Jones didn't hold back in his assessment, stating flatly that if Kenny Pickett isn't the guy, then Shedeur Sanders should be the one to get the nod. For Jones, playing Flacco feels like a move in the wrong direction for a franchise desperately trying to keep its competitive window open for the long haul. He argued that investing valuable playing time in a quarterback nearing the end of his career does little to advance the team's future, while turning to a young, gifted player like Sanders could potentially unlock a new era for Cleveland. The conversation around Sanders is especially fascinating given his polarizing reputation. While some scouts and executives were wary of his transition to the pro level, others believed his unique blend of athleticism, leadership, and football IQ would translate well to the NFL. Now, with training camp approaching and the Browns' quarterback room as crowded as it's ever been, the stage is set for an intense and revealing battle. All eyes will be on how these quarterbacks perform under pressure, with every snap, pass, and decision scrutinized by both the coaching staff and a passionate fan base desperate for stability at the game's most important position. As this quarterback saga unfolds, one thing is certain: Cleveland isn't lacking for options. With Joe Flacco's experience, Kenny Pickett's untapped potential, Dillon Gabriel's college accolades, and Shedeur Sanders' raw talent, the Browns have assembled a diverse and unpredictable group. Whether Stefanski and his staff will prioritize immediate stability or roll the dice on future promise remains to be seen. But if James Jones's words carry any weight, Shedeur Sanders might just be the wild card Cleveland didn't know it needed. The countdown to training camp has officially begun, and the battle for the Browns' starting quarterback job is shaping up to be one of the most compelling storylines in the NFL this season.